What's up, guys? So today we got a new part for the quad, new shift lever. This thing should be pretty relatively simple to put on, but let's go ahead and get to it. Here's the old lever. As you can see, it's kind of bent out over here, and the peg doesn't fold in like the new one. All I should have to do is remove this 10mm bolt, pop it off, and it uncrimps on this sleeve here. I should be able to pull it off, put the new one on. Okay, so you cannot fit a socket over here relatively easily, so I just got a 10mm wrench, and I'm going to go ahead and twist this thing off. Once it's out, like this lever should just slide right off. Should. Just like that. So as you can see, there's splines on here you got to watch out for and make sure they go on correctly. Old one out, and going to put the new one in. So before you put the new lever on, it's best to clean these splines up because there's a lot of dirt and grime on here. Once these are cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and add some new grease to this, slide the new one on. You want to adjust the lever to where you think your foot's going to be most comfortable. So I'm going to put it on a little bit and see where it's at on my foot, and then I'm going to go ahead and move it around wherever I need it to be at, and then from there I'll push it all the way on, then screw the bolt back in. Now is also a good time to make sure and check that your seal around your shift shaft here isn't leaking. It doesn't look like mine is, just looks like some crud and grime up underneath there, so I wiped it clean. Now it's time to put the new one on. Well, now it's time to put some grease on this and then put the new one on. Okay, so what I've done is added a small dab of grease on the spline, and I'm just going to take my finger and kind of rub it around the spline, make sure it's in there, and then I'm just going to kind of wipe off a lot of the excess stuff because we don't need that on there. And then now it's time to put the new one on. So now that the lever's on, what you need to do is get on the quad and see if the lever's okay for your foot position. You have to remember what you're going to be riding in. So actually, it's best to put your specific boot on that you normally ride with, or your shoe that you ride mostly with. So I use these buck boots a lot. Now that you found the position you like, push the lever all the way in. We're going to go ahead and put the bolt on. Not sure why they made this lever different, but for some reason the bolt is on the bottom side, which is kind of a pain in the ass because there's not a lot of room in here to get into, and you can't really thread it by hand very well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this over with and show you guys what it looks like after I'm done. And voila, it's done. So hopefully this was a pretty short clip for you guys on how to install a shift lever for your quad. This is a Tusk shift lever. I got red and black because my four-wheel is red and black, and I painted the rims black, so it kind of matches. If you like this kind of stuff, just let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe and like this video. Peace.